So today, boys, we are going to be taking Genos. Yes, Genos. Not One Punch Man, not TT, not anybody else. We're taking Genos and a few others into a Crest Palace to see if Genos can really hold his own. If you guys don't know, people call Genos the worst unit in the game. So we're going to see how bad or how good he actually is. So in this video, we will be of course using Genos himself. He will be accompanied by the boy Finn. Then he will be accompanied by the boy Thetis, and then lastly the boy slash girl Rimuru. So let's get into this. So I have no idea how well this is gonna work at all, but we're gonna see how well Genos can hold his own, if he can at all. So with that being said, I want to just cover some things real quick. Genos' normal art is his best thing. You don't want to use his true art at all because 2 normal arts out damage his true art, so you just want to spam his normal art every time you get it because it gives himself art gauge, which is really good. Apart from that, don't really use his true art at all. Like, even if you get it, I would still just spam 2 normal arts because it's going to do more damage anyway, and it's just overall more effective. Remove, step back, yeah, get that cleanse going. The true challenger has approached. The big Frayed. There's another one. They came again for Genos. Incinerator Cannon. Oh my god, he's popping it right off the bat. We're gonna try to save this right here. And we saved it. I would say that was successful. Finn's not looking too great, but that's successful. So if you do want to use Genos' true art, if you guys don't know what it does, Genos' true art reduces your action speed by 15%, but it increases everyone else's skill CT, I think, by 100%, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, wait for a second. I'll just actually tell you guys whenever I look at it. Let me see. Yeah, you will reduce skill CT by 100% for other allies for like 15 seconds, which isn't a bad buff at all. So here is the true challenge though. Genos versus the princess. Him being the only attacker, can he do it? Thetis will be tanking for as long as he can, but if we cannot beat this in time, then it looks like we're going to be out of luck. Now, actually, I'm not for sure if the princess can even be burned. Okay, she can, so whenever she is burned, that's going to help us out a lot because Genos is going to ignore defense, and we actually use Finn's normal art. Damn it. We broke her barrier. Now it's time for the true damage. Genos, let's see it. Let's see it. It's pretty much all you, man. Let's see it. Come on. Do some damage. Move that health bar a little. You know, to be honest, that's not really that bad of damage because Genos is really the only somewhat attacker we have on this team. One thing I wish Genos would do is that with his normal art, I wish that he could stack the art gauge buff like how Goblin Slayer can. I feel like that would help him out, but I also feel like just Genos should be better overall and not be such a suck unit just because he's free. I mean, it kind of makes me a little bit upset because Genos is my favorite character from One Punch Man, but you know how it is. I mean, it's just how it goes. Literally treat him like a new male porn star and just freaking put him in a sack of meat with everyone else and just be like, here you go, do your worst. Like, good lord. I'm gonna be honest though, I am not actually too upset with the damage. I personally want to say that the damage is not bad, but it's definitely not great. I would say it's about a little bit below average, personally. Genos definitely needs some type. I really wish he got a buff. The greatest thing going for Genos is whenever an enemy is burning, he's completely ignoring defense, which is not bad at all. The only thing with that is that he's a dark unit. He's not a fire unit, so fire units don't really burn. You have to be a fire unit to burn, so that's the thing. I know, it's crazy, but I don't know. It's like Next Ninja doesn't really make the game. I don't know. I guess sometimes do they be high off the fucking something, dude. They be out there with the K2 or something like that. I'm not for sure. We got the break right now, baby. Look at that damage. 230k. Pushing it right now. The boy Thetis is about to run out of Magia Drive. I'm almost certain he is. And whenever he does that, I hope to God that we can at least get one more true art off before that happens. So, alright, come on, man. The boy Thetis is still tanking it out. He still has his true arts going off. Thetis is going crazy. If Thetis dies, the run is over because there's no way Genos is just going to be able to burst through this health bar. I'm not going to lie to you. I think whenever Genos first came out back in the day, like for global at least, he was not that bad of a unit. I feel like he was actually pretty decent. But now, man, he just can't compete with a lot of stuff. So it really sucks because, like I said, Genos is one of my favorite characters. And it would be really cool because he's a free unit that if everyone got a really dope, really strong free unit, which was Genos, but I don't know. I don't guess they like doing that. The boy Thetis is taking it out forever, man. The man Genos is doing everything he can. He has sacrificed his body, did undergo cybernetic enhancements. He is doing everything for his friend Thetis, but I don't know if he can keep it up. We're so close to the end, but we could also be at the end for Thetis as well. We're gonna see if Thetis loses here. He has his barrier up. There should be no way. This should be in. Boom. 4-minute, 37-second run. Genos can beat the Crest Palace. And look at that, baby. Equipment CT down for his first Crest. That is actually not too bad. So OP, is Genos a bad unit? Me personally, I just want to say Genos is definitely not as bad as everyone makes him out to be. He can do stuff, he just needs a lot of help. That is the thing. Another thing that I want to say too is that, yeah, I don't like how they did Genos' character at all in this game. He definitely feels way too weak, and I know Genos always gets, destroyed in One Punch Man, but still, it's like, you guys could have cut him some slack. He's a crossover unit. I don't think he should have been one of the strongest crossover units. Why, Sonic's stronger than Saitama, but still, like, it's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, I personally think that Genos should at least be an A tier unit, and he's not. He's more like a C, maybe D tier unit. But he can do stuff. He just needs a lot of help and a lot of support. But you saw right there, if you are using Genos, but you have those support units in a tank, I mean, he could be your main attacker. I mean, yeah, you're gonna take a lot longer to do stuff, but he's not bad, man. He's not as bad as people say. He's gonna increase his own art gauge. He's gonna give himself some decent damage with 2 normal arts. So he's not that bad. Also, his ability ignoring defense by 100%, or no, crit rate up 100%. My bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. By default, too, whenever I was saying he was ignoring defense, yeah, whenever he ignores defense by 50% just by default, and he also gives himself, I'm assuming, 50% damage as well, which isn't bad, and then plus the crit rate, which, like I said, is kind of But I want to say that Genos definitely did himself dirty, or Next Ninja did Genos dirty in this game. I really wish he was a lot better. I wish they would buff him up just a little bit, man. Give him a really good normal art. His true art doesn't have to be anything too crazy. It could be this, just a higher multiplier, but I still wouldn't recommend this at all since it reduces your own action speed by 15%. If you guys want to know what the true art looks like, we'll show you real quick just to show the animation. I think this is right. Yeah, it's right here. You don't really see it, but that was it right there. It's really cool. It looks like it would be stronger than, of course, his normal art, because his normal art is just him shooting these beams right here. But like I said, that's Genos in all of his glory. And Genos, in my opinion, can beat stuff. He can beat the Crest Palaces, but he cannot do it by himself. He needs a lot of support. So yeah, thank you all for coming out, man. It's been your boy OP, and I'm out, guys. Peace.